Hey there, interwebs, and welcome to another bonus episode of Flagshaming. Back in February, we discussed the difference between a bad flag and a tragic flag. The state flags of New Hampshire and New Jersey, for example, are merely bad, being ugly seals on sheets, but the flags of California and Wyoming are tragic, since they're otherwise good designs brought down by the addition of text. In this project, I sought to redesign all four by removing things. I used a minimalist color palette consisting only of white and one other color for each design, and each one also features a state symbol which no longer exists. Hence the name of this project, Loss. For the Loss redesign of California, the Lone Star and color red come from their current flag. The boundary between the white hoist and the red field is the California coastline, which is inspired by this flag by Reddit user Echidna299792458. The voided bear represents both the California grizzly bear and its absence due to extinction. Traveling from sea to shining sea, we come to New Jersey. Here, the yellow field comes from the current flag, and the white fly again forms the shape of a coastline. In this case, it's that of the Jersey Shore, known to locals simply as the beach. The white skeleton belongs to Hadrosaurus folkii, New Jersey's official state dinosaur. Also on the east coast, we have New Hampshire, and my Loss redesign is quite close to a redesign I already made for the state. Just as with its predecessor, the blue on this version represents the waters of Portsmouth, and the white represents granite for the Granite State, New Hampshire's official state nickname. The ring of 9 stars comes from their current flag, and represents their status as the 9th state to join the Union. The line between the two colors is the Old Man of the Mountain, a local geological feature which collapsed in 2003. Returning out west again, we reach Wyoming. Although I personally think the border makes the current flag look more like a rug, people generally seem to like it, so I decided to keep the concept for this redesign. The blue field inside the white border is the outline of the rectangular state, removed from its non-Euclidean reality and projected onto a two-dimensional surface. The central bison also comes from the current flag, and it's the one symbol out of the 4 which is still around in some capacity today, although it very nearly wasn't. For those who don't know, the North American plains bison was almost rendered extinct as a deliberate act of war against the Plains Indian tribes, with their population reaching a nadir of as little as 541. Later on, in an effort to rescue the species from the brink of extinction, ranchers began to crossbreed the surviving members with domestic cattle to produce catalo. The efforts were not tremendously successful, however, as only the female hybrids were fertile, and none of the specimens exhibited what is known as heterosis, or hybrid vigor. For these reasons and others, the crossbreeding practice was abandoned, but not before the species was contaminated with foreign DNA. These days, the hybrids are deliberately culled to restore the species' genetic integrity, and the proportion of cattle DNA found in introgressed individuals ranges from roughly 0.6 to 1.8%, which is just about on par with the percentage of Neanderthal DNA found in modern humans of European ancestry. Once again, I can sense flag-shaming turning into an episode of How Fascinating, so I'll stop myself here and just say that the voided buffalo of this redesign represents the 60 million bison lost to hunting, slaughter, and disease in the 19th century. And that brings an end to my Loss redesigns, and consequently this video. I really like them, and if you do too, be sure to let me know in the comments section down below. If it gets enough interest, I may make more for another video. Until then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.